Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the October 2022 reading for the zodiac sign of Virgo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. With that being said, let's go and jump in and get started. And column number 1, we're taking a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're taking a look just in general what's coming for October. We're going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We're also going to do 3 yes or no questions, Virgo, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But let's go and jump in and get started. Again, column number 1 is what's wrapping up and coming to a close. We have the card productivity, so definitely a busy last few weeks or month for you, getting lots done, lots and lots getting done. But let's take a look here and see, Virgo, what messages we have coming through. Okay, the first card that we have is the Ten of Swords. I do think for some of you, you're really tired from this busy last few weeks, so just want to acknowledge that to start with. The sky is dark in this card, the person's laying down flat, and there's all these swords stuck in them. I do genuinely feel like some of you are burnt out. So do keep that in mind, like if you haven't felt like you've recovered from these last few weeks, I definitely encourage you to do that. Otherwise, you'll kind of carry that burnout into the next month if we aren't careful. The next card that we have is Temperance. Temperance is a card of balance and harmony. I like to see this, especially following a card like the Ten of Swords. So balance and harmony, again, if you are not feeling it, is coming for you. Things are going to ease up. Things are going to realign and get back on track. But definitely busy and feeling tired from that busyness. At the bottom here, we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a card of investment. I do feel like for many of you, there was some sort of new investment in these last few weeks. If there wasn't, I do feel like there was like something that you had to be very thoughtful in making a decision on. Like strategic thinking or very practical thinking that was happening in the last few weeks. Let's go and clarify this column though. Starting at the top, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of being patient. So you do need to be patient with yourself. This is kind of silly, but Virgo, I feel like some of you are kind of irritated that you're feeling tired, but you have to remember all of the craziness that you just went through these last few weeks or months. So do keep that in mind. The other thing with the Knight of Pentacles, when I see this card, it's like I know your hard work is going to be paying off. So if you have not felt the results of your hard work yet, do know that it's coming. The next card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it is a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Pentacles, this is new job, raise, promotion, investment, some sort of money news. So really like to see this as well. I feel like for some of you, you're definitely having more money coming in or you're switching jobs, both very exciting. And there's going to be some balance there too. Like potentially some of you have been financially struggling, but the extra money is going to help limit those financial struggles. If you're just plain busy all the time at your job, there's going to be some ease, some balance, some harmony, and moderation coming with the new opportunity. At the bottom with the King of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like this is waiting. Well, I don't feel like, I know that this card is waiting. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of delayed success, waiting, having to be patient. This person planted their pentacles and now they're sitting there waiting for them to grow. You've been waiting for this investment opportunity. For those of you that went after the investment opportunity, you could have been just waiting for this opportunity or even waiting for your hard work to pay off as well. The nice thing is it seems like it happens and we're out of the waiting game now, Virgo. Now let's go and take a look at our next column, which is in general what's coming for the month of October. The summary card that we have is Alchemy. Alchemy is about overcoming obstacles and almost like downplaying them. Like everything is just something small, something easy for you to overcome. And it's important to have that mindset, Virgo, as we go into the next month. But let's see what messages we have here. The first card that we have is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of persistence. Continuing to push even when these little things do pop up is going to be really important going into October. Persistence is an important message. Of course, we'll come back and clarify that as well. The next card that we have is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of reflection. I do get the feeling like in reflection and nostalgia, I feel like something that has happened in the past is going to enable you to do something better in the future, Virgo. It's almost like that been there, done it type energy. So use that in your favor as if and when little things do pop up. At the bottom here, we do have the Nine of Pentacles ending on a really strong money card here. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain. It does seem like there's some new, even more money. What I'm hearing is like, okay, so here was some more money, but here's some more new money. So it's like more money on top of more money. Who doesn't love that, Virgo? But let's go ahead and clarify this column. Starting at the top here, we have the Emperor. The Emperor is a card, very long-term type energy. It's strategic. It's long-term. This persistence that you're having now in the month of October is really going to pay off for you long term. That is the direct message here. The Emperor is also a card of leadership, so some of you could be moving into a leadership type role. Potentially that's where this additional money is coming from. But the word leader is sticking out with the Emperor card. The next card we have, next clarifier we have is the Death card. The Death card, it does not mean death. I always like to throw that out there. But it is an indicator of transformation and change and new beginnings. And it's time to move on. It's time to take that next step. Again, with the Six of Cups, it's like using what we know to overcome obstacles. But it's using what we know to move forward too. Potentially into this leadership role or this opportunity with more money. Using what we know to move forward. But the Death card is a card of transformation. So again, we're transforming from new money to even more new money here. At the bottom, we have the Six of Swords, another transition, transformation type card. This is saying it's a necessary transition. I love this. It's like you were always meant to be in a leadership role, or you were always meant to be in this position where you had more money. Really, really like to see this. Also overcoming whatever these things that are popping up. It's like it needs to happen now to get you where you want to go long term. These cards really played in nicely together. But again, the message here is this transformation, overcoming, and there was already money and we're adding more money on top of it. Let's go ahead and look, Virgo, now specifically at the money column. So think job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. Let's see here. Yay, more money, Virgo. Starting at the top here, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is a card of giving or receiving. In this case, you're surely on the receiving end. And it's not to say you aren't giving. I guess I shouldn't say it like that, Virgo. But definitely no doubt about new money continuing to come in for you here. The next card that we have is the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is an interesting card. This is a card of heartbreak, loss, depression, divorce. And so it's really sad feelings. Also, though, one of the big meanings of the Three of Swords is pulling the sword from your own heart. And what we mean by that when we say something like that is by doing some sort of self-healing. Odd message, but of course I'm just going to throw it out there because that's what I do, Virgo. This feels like you're healing your finances more than anything. This could be paying off credit card debt or paying back a loan or rebuilding your savings. So there's some healing of your financial situation. This could be repairing your credit. So interesting, not a typical message, but a message I do like for you. And then we have our Ace of Pentacles again coming up. Not surprised to see this. This is again that new job, raise, promotion, investment, new income. It's that money stacking on top of new money. Not many people get to say that. Let's go ahead and clarify though, starting at the top. We have the Page of Wands up first. The Page of Wands is new project, new creative idea, some sort of new activity. Definitely, so let me preface this. So this could be like a new project at work that you're getting paid more for, a new role, a new job, a new company. This Page of Wands though is just that indicator of newness. The next clarifier we have is the Tower card. It's interesting. The Tower card is saying that something happens the way we didn't want it to. So maybe you even are moving into this new job or this project in a way that you didn't want to, and that could be some of the sad feelings as well with the Three of Swords. I always like to tell people with the Tower card, like, you plan for A, B, C, but D, E, F happen. So again, it's just things not happening the way you planned for them to happen. Nonetheless, this seems very successful. This seems very positive, but maybe, for example, too, like, you planned on being an artist and now you're a banker. It could be that kind of energy too. It's like it's not what you planned on happening or how you planned on getting there. Lastly, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of being on a journey. It's a card of action, change. It's the vroom vroom card. It's things moving. You're continuously on this journey. Look at just the journey in last month into this month. There's no doubt that there is a journey pursuing more money here. The Chariot can also be a new vehicle, so some of you definitely could be getting a new vehicle as well. Congratulations to those of you that do. But the Chariot is a car card as well. Okay, Virgo, now let's go ahead and take a look at our next column here, which is anything related to love. So think family, friends, relationship, children, whatever you associate with love. The first card that we have is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a tired card. It's a card of feeling burnt out. It's needing to rest, retreat, renew, recover. This could be needing some time alone. For whatever reason, you're just feeling kind of burnt out here, Virgo, so do be cautious of this. I want to clarify, this isn't like relationship ending energy or anything like that, but you're just tired. So please do acknowledge that and make sure that you give yourself some time and some space going into October. The next card that we have is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is one of those cards that we love to see in the love column. It's a card of romantic love, partnership, proposal, marriage. So whether you are single or seeking or wanting validation of your current relationship, all around, a very strong and healthy love card with our Two of Cups. And then last but not least, at the bottom here, we have the Ten of Cups. For those of you that have watched my readings before, you know that the Ten of Cups is my favorite card in the entire deck. It is like the card of everything wonderful. We have a full rainbow at the top, a happy couple, kids playing, there's a house, the grass is green, the water is running. It is truly everything great. The Ten of Cups is a card of family, contentment, total love, and support. So two cards right after each other speaking to the strength of this new or existing relationship. If you're hoping to grow your family as well, this is a great card for you with the Ten of Cups. Very much so a family and child card too. Let's go ahead and clarify. At the top we have the Star card. Oh, I'm so happy to see this for you, Virgo. So again, the Four of Swords was that tired type card. And then we have the Star card coming in, which is a card of renewal, hope. Renewal being the big thing. We want to see that renewal of energy because the energies are so low with the Four of Swords. So an indicator that you're going to get some positive rebound there going into October. The next card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. One of the meanings of the Ten of Pentacles is leaving a legacy. So again, this is long-term, happy, healthy relationship. Again, whether it's new or existing. But I really like these long-term energy, a strong, healthy relationship there. And our last clarifier is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is one of those cards. It's very domestic. So again, great card if you're hoping to enter into a relationship or hoping for engagement or marriage. The Queen of Pentacles is also a card of pregnancy and fertility. So again, hoping to grow your family, you have two really nice family cards there at the bottom. Okay, Virgo, let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. The summary card that you have is preservation. This is an interesting card because it can go either way depending on the situation. So sometimes this is about preserving our time, our energy, our words, our space, you name it. This is like needing to protect yourself and preserve your resources. Other times preservation can go to the opposite, where you've preserved yourself to the point where it could be hindering growth or hindering interaction. So let's see if we can give a little bit more definition around preservation there. But let's see what we have in our fifth and final column. The first card that we have is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can be a very gossipy type card. This is like drama, gossip, water cooler talk, people trying to be in your business. Typically when I see the Page of Swords, I give the advice to avoid the gossip, avoid the drama, avoid the water cooler. Try and stay kind of out of the fray in terms of this gossipy nature. So in case of preservation, preserve your words, preserve your time, avoid the gossip there. The next card that we have is the Devil card. The Devil card is a card of greed, envy, materialism, obsession. This seems to go really actually well with this. This is like sinking energy into something you shouldn't be sinking energy into. In this case, it's the gossip, the drama, whatever toxic news is swirling around. So I would encourage you to avoid it because it's very captivating and consuming if we're not careful. At the bottom here, we have the Moon card. The Moon card has a lot of different meanings, but one of those meanings is like delusion or illusion. So things are not as how they seem. So that would be worthwhile to avoid because maybe some of the rumors or some of the gossip and whatnot is not true. So you could be misled or be giving misleading information if we're not careful. So in terms of preservation, it is to avoid this type of gossip. Let's go ahead and clarify this final column though. We have the Devil card again, not surprised to see this. Again, it's just best to not give it. This is very consuming, very captivating. It's going to want to pull you in if you give attention to it. But again, there seems to be some sort of misinformation or mistruth. So you really don't want to be involved here. The next card that we have is the Hermit card. The Hermit is a card of isolation. It's pulling back. It's keeping to yourself. Man, does that pair nicely with what I just told you about staying out of it and keeping to yourself. Let's see, last but not least, Ten of Swords. This is like going to come back to bite you if you do engage because again, what you're hearing is misinformation or it's not the truth or it's like misleading or it could be like trying to sway you into something that's not good for you. So definitely avoid if you can here. You might be kind of sad about staying out of the drama, but you're going to be glad you did this time. Virgo. Okay, at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But for question number 1, we have the 9 of clubs. This is number 26 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Queen of Hearts. This is number 23 card. That is also going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the Ace of Diamonds. This is number 9 card. That's going to be a no. So yes, yes, no for you, Virgo. We're going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal for you to keep with you through the month of October. You have labradorite, which is good for realism. It helps with mediumship. It is a slayer of illusions. Is that not convenient or what? I just told you I thought there was an illusion. It's great for knowledge and greatness of the mind. And last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your Healing Note says, even the darkest nights will end and the sun will rise. Thank you so much, Virgo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Virgo, and I hope you have an awesome October.